Konnichiwa! If you're planning a trip to Japan in 2025, I've got the latest updates just for you. In this video, I'll share 9 important things you should know before visiting Japan. With these tips, you'll be able to create a travel plan that's perfectly in tune with the current situation in Japan. So, let's get started. Number 1. Increase in international visitors to Japan. In 2024, Japan welcomed a record-breaking 36 million international tourists. This surge was driven by the lifting of travel restrictions caused by COVID-19 and a global rebound in travel demand. In 2025, even more tourists are expected to visit, with projections suggesting the number could reach 40 million. One key factor behind this growth is the weaker yen, which has made spending in Japan more affordable than before. Additionally, the expansion of flight routes has improved access from Southeast Asia and Europe, further contributing to the rise in visitor numbers. However, this increase in international tourists is likely to lead to crowding at major attractions. To enjoy your trip smoothly, careful planning in advance is more important than ever. Accommodations in popular areas may book up quickly, so I strongly recommend making reservations early. By taking these factors into account when planning your trip, you can ensure a more comfortable and fulfilling experience during your stay in Japan. Number 2. Revisions to Japan's tax-free system. Looking ahead, starting November 1st, 2026, the Japanese government plans to switch its tax-free shopping system for international visitors to a refund-based method. Under this new system, visitors will initially pay the full price, including consumption tax, when purchasing tax-free eligible goods. The consumption tax will then be refunded at customs upon confirmation of the items being taken out of the country. Unlike the current system, where the tax is waived at the time of purchase, this change aims to prevent misuse and enhance transparency. Along with this revision, several conditions of the current system will be updated. For example, the 500,000 yen cap on consumable purchases will be removed, allowing more flexibility for buying items such as food and cosmetics. Additionally, the special packaging requirements for consumables will be eliminated, making it more convenient to handle items after purchase. The list of tax-free items will also be revised, with certain goods, such as gold bullion, which are prone to misuse, being excluded from the program. Furthermore, the tax-free process will be digitized, enabling digital management of purchase records and customs verification data. This will not only streamline the procedure, but also reduce administrative burdens for tax-free stores. These updates are expected to make tax-free shopping more efficient and accessible, while maintaining fairness and transparency in the system. Number 3. Streamlining immigration procedures. The Japanese government is planning to introduce a pre-clearance system to streamline immigration procedures for international travelers. Under this system, travelers will be able to complete most of the immigration process at their departure airport before flying to Japan. Upon arrival in Japan, only a brief confirmation will be required, significantly speeding up the entry process. Starting in January 2025, the system will initially be implemented for travelers from Taiwan, with plans to expand to other countries and regions based on its success. This initiative aims to reduce congestion at immigration counters and improve convenience for travelers as the number of visitors to Japan continues to rise. In addition, simplified entry procedures utilizing facial recognition technology are also being introduced. From 2025, major airports such as Haneda, Narita, and Kansai will adopt facial recognition for immigration checks and customs declarations. This technology will streamline identity verification and is expected to reduce waiting times significantly. With these new measures, international travelers will be able to enter Japan more smoothly than ever before. I recommend checking the latest information on immigration procedures and preparing accordingly to ensure a hassle-free experience when planning your trip. Number 4. Changes to seat reservations on Shinkansen. Starting in spring 2025, significant changes will be introduced to seat reservations on the Nozomi trains of the Tokaido and Sanyo Shinkansen lines. Currently, cars 1 through 3 on the Nozomi are designated as non-reserved seating. However, from spring 2025, car 3 will be converted into a reserved seating car. As a result, the number of standard reserved seats per train will increase by 85. leaving only 2 cars designated as non-reserved seating. This change reflects the growing number of passengers preferring to secure seats in advance, as well as the widespread adoption of online reservation services. The goal is to ensure more passengers can travel with peace of mind, knowing they have an assigned seat. Additionally, during peak travel periods such as Golden Week, Obon, and New Year's holidays in 2025, all Nozomi trains will operate as fully reserved seating. During these busy times, there will be no non-reserved seating available, making advance reservations mandatory. With these changes, early seat reservations will become even more important when planning your trip. Seats during peak periods are likely to fill up quickly, so I recommend securing your reservation as soon as your travel dates are confirmed. Online services like X Reservation and SmartX allow you to book seats up to 1 year in advance, making it easier to secure your spot. These updates are intended to improve passenger convenience and reduce congestion, ensuring a more comfortable travel experience. I encourage you to consider these changes carefully and make reservations well in advance for a smooth and enjoyable journey. Number 5. The Osaka-Kansai Expo. From April to October 2025, the Osaka Expo will be held on Umeshima Island in Osaka. This event will showcase cutting-edge technology and host a variety of cultural exchange programs, offering a unique opportunity for visitors to experience not only Japan but also international cultures. The expo will also feature numerous displays of Japan's traditional and technological achievements, providing an excellent chance to gain a deeper understanding of Japanese culture. During the expo, accessibility will be enhanced, with special transportation services available to accommodate the influx of visitors. In addition to trains and buses connecting directly to the expo site, smooth access will also be provided from Kansai International Airport. However, given the expected high number of attendees, securing transportation tickets and expo passes in advance is crucial. Furthermore, accommodations near the expo venue are likely to be in high demand. Hotels in Osaka, as well as in nearby cities like Kyoto and Nara, are expected to fill up quickly. To ensure a comfortable stay, I highly recommend making plans and reservations as early as possible. Number 6. Promoting tourism to regional areas. The Japanese government is strengthening efforts to encourage international visitors to explore not only major cities but also regional areas. For the 2025 fiscal year, the Japan Tourism Agency has allocated 53 billion yen, a significant portion of which will be dedicated to regional tourism development. As these initiatives progress, the appeal of Japan's regional areas is gaining global recognition. One notable example is Toyama City, which was ranked 30th in the New York Times list of 52 places to go in 2025. The article praised Toyama for its rich natural beauty, culinary culture that highlights local ingredients, and a cityscape blending tradition with modern design. This recognition showcases the untapped charm of Japan's regions and positions them as fresh and exciting destinations for international travelers. Regional destinations offer unique experiences not found in major cities. Places like Toyama, with their breathtaking natural landscapes and distinct local culture, provide opportunities to connect deeply with Japan through interactions with locals. Visiting these areas also allows travelers to avoid the crowds of major cities and enjoy a more relaxed pace of travel. When exploring regional areas, be sure to experience their traditional crafts, local festivals, and distinctive food culture. These encounters will add a special and enriching dimension to your trip. If you're planning a visit to Japan, I highly recommend venturing beyond the cities to discover the unique charm of its regions. It's a chance to experience a side of Japan that's entirely different and truly unforgettable. Number 7. The flu outbreak. As of January 2025, the flu is spreading more widely across Japan than in typical years. For tourists visiting during this season, taking preventive measures against infection is crucial, especially when visiting crowded places such as tourist spots and public transportation. Frequent hand washing and the use of alcohol-based sanitizers are highly recommended to maintain proper hand hygiene. During winter travel, in addition to dressing warmly, carrying a drink and staying hydrated to keep your throat moist can help reduce the risk of illness. Furthermore, getting enough sleep and maintaining a balanced diet are key to staying healthy while traveling. If you feel unwell during your stay in Japan, I strongly recommend visiting a medical facility immediately. Some hospitals offer foreign language support, ensuring tourists can receive care comfortably and confidently. Additionally, having travel insurance that covers medical expenses can provide peace of mind in case of emergencies. To enjoy a safe and comfortable trip, make sure to follow basic infection prevention measures and prioritize your health. With proper preparation and attention to wellness, you can have a worry-free and enjoyable experience in Japan. Number 8. Impact of the United States leadership change. In 2025, Donald Trump's return to the presidency in the United States is expected to bring significant changes to the global economy and diplomacy, which may also affect tourists visiting Japan. Fluctuations in exchange rates and economic policies could influence travelers' plans and expenses during their stay. Trump's economic policies may lead to a stronger dollar and a weaker yen, making travel from the US to Japan relatively more affordable. For American tourists, expenses such as accommodation, transportation, and dining may feel less costly, allowing them to enjoy their visit even more. However, these currency changes could also impact other currencies, potentially altering the global balance of travel costs, which is something to keep an eye on. On the other hand, the administration's foreign policy could influence geopolitical risks. If diplomatic tensions in the East Asia region were to rise, there might be concerns about traveler safety. That said, Japan is widely recognized as one of the safest countries in the world, with high levels of security maintained in tourist areas and urban centers. When planning your trip, it's important to stay updated on the latest news and global developments. By staying informed and prioritizing safety, you can ensure a secure and enjoyable journey in Japan. Number 9. Traditional sake brewing recognized as UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. In 2024, Japan's traditional sake brewing was added to UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage list, opening up new and exciting opportunities for international visitors. This craft, deeply rooted in Japan's unique climates, landscapes, and cultural practices, produces a variety of beverages including sake, shochu, and awamori. With this recognition, global interest in Japan's brewing culture has grown, and tourism focused on experiencing the distinct qualities of regional brewing traditions has become increasingly popular. During your visit, I highly recommend taking a brewery tour. For instance, in Fushimi in Kyoto and Nada in Hyogo Prefecture, renowned for their pure water sources, you can observe the brewing process firsthand and savor local sake through tasting sessions. In Kyushu, you can explore the rich culture of shochu, while Okinawa offers the unique experience of awamori, each reflecting the diverse character of their regions. Sake and shochu also make for excellent souvenirs. Recently, smaller bottles and stylish packaging have become popular, making them convenient to take home. Traditional sake brewing goes beyond producing beverages. It represents the cultural identity and way of life of each region. By visiting Japan's breweries, you can not only enjoy their unique flavors, but also gain a deeper understanding of the country's heritage. You can also book the brewery tour through the Klook link in the description, so be sure to check it out. So that wraps up the latest updates on traveling to Japan in January 2025. This year, even more international visitors are expected to visit Japan compared to 2024. Keep the tips and information I shared today in mind as you plan your trip to make the most of your experience. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, take care and happy travels.